Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Libras. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a little bit of a different type of reading. This is going to be more of an 18 plus reading. Okay, we're going to be looking at your next sexual encounter with your crush or your love interest. We're going to see how the chemistry may be, whatever random information comes up. But yeah, we're just playing with this reading and seeing what fun we could have, okay, what things we can get into. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss any of my readings. And if you want a personal reading, check out the description box. All right, Libras, their next sexual encounter with their crush or person of interest. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups, the Devil, the Eight of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Five of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Prince of Swords. Libras, energy surrounding their next sexual encounter with their crush, love interest. Okay. All right, so let's back this up a little bit and then let's actually talk about what I'm seeing here. So right off the bat, somebody may have initially some tenseness. I see that this sexual encounter may start off from you guys just being playful and cutesy and flirty with each other, of course. And for some of you, this may be you coming off a little, shy or stiff initially or needing to kind of get comfortable. Could even be them. But the chemistry aspect will eventually start to really kick in once somebody drops their guard in terms of like trying to have control. Okay, trying to play hard to get, or almost being a little dismissive, maybe keeping you guys from really getting the chemistry going. But if you guys open up, then things get interesting, okay? Especially if this is someone who you've have some history with. Basically someone who you've dated either in the past before and it didn't really go anywhere. So when I say dated, this is like seeing each other casually, but it didn't result to a relationship, or somebody who is like a childhood friend or somebody who you were interested in the past, but it didn't really quite go anywhere. So for a lot of you, that sexual encounter is definitely going to be steamy because there's underlying feelings. There's an underlying interest that's a lot deeper than just the surface level. So, interesting enough. Now, some random stuff that's kind of coming up here. It may get kind of intense in the sense where things are getting knocked over. Some of you guys need to be careful of how reckless you guys are around the house, because I'm seeing like, look at these picture frames, they get knocked off to the side and stuff like that. So it's definitely going to be rough if you into that, okay? Now, for some of you guys, it may not last longer than 2 rounds. That's another thing that I'm seeing here. It may not last longer than 2 rounds, especially if there's a lot of work put in the first round. Like I'm seeing for some of you guys, the first round may be a good 30 minutes. Then the second one may be more like 10. And then after that, it may be just more of like a cuddly, like looking into each other's eyes type of moment at that point. Wow. For a lot of you guys also, it's gonna happen quick. And when I say it's gonna happen quick, I'm not saying like sex itself is going to be quick. I'm saying the sexual frustration that you guys both may have around each other, it may like happen quick. Like you guys may jump straight into having sex with each other because the chemistry's there. Again, this is like pent up sexual aggression that somebody has, and then the other person is like trying to play it cool almost. One thing I will say, some of you guys may be trying out like some new stuff. There may be something different about the way that this person may please you than you may be not used to. So this may be a different way of handling you than you're used to. This could be, them actually caring about you, actually getting yours in the process of them getting theirs. Because some people don't really care, okay? Especially if it's not a passionate connection or a connection that's there at all. But this is somebody who's going to make sure that you get yours, and they're going to definitely ask for feedback in the midst of like having sex. They're the type of person asking like, "Oh, do you like that?" Ciao. Anyways, going further into this. Oh, okay. So this is for somebody specific. This is not for every one of you. Somebody watching this, emotionally, you may get riled up like for other reasons, and you may just like psych yourself out and then just leave, like out of just like mentally panicking. So for anybody out there who has like a level of nervousness, or a level of like needing to loosen up in a sense, make sure you don't do this, because yeah, I see that where somebody is possibly going to do that. Like somebody gets all like tripped up in their mind, or at one point it could be awkward because somebody's overthinking things and then they just walk out. And again, this is the person who's defensive right from the beginning. So make sure, for one, that you and this person are on the same page so that that doesn't happen. And that's not for every one of you with that. For some of you guys, this is going to be like more makeup sex than anything, though. This is going to be have a point to prove type of sex, especially if this is an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. Okay. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope that you were able to take something from it, or you just had fun watching this video with me. If you did, thumbs up the video and subscribe. Check out the description box if you do want a personal, and I will see you in the next one.